All right, welcome back, Florence, South Dakota. We are back up and running here after a little bit of technical issues. Mustangs just scored, going to make our score 10-8. Mustangs lead. Serve coming from Zubke. Ball back across. That kill strong from Heinge there. Going to move it to 11-8 now. Looks like Zubke to serve here. Service too strong, going to be out the back line. 11-9 now. Falcons still trail. Thank you for joining us this evening. Final ECC matchup for the Falcons of the regular season. Final game of the season for the Falcons before they start region play here. Heinge, cross court. That ball is down. Good kill to get that thing across through all the Falcons defenders. Nobody wanted any part of that one. So 12-9 now, serving for the Mustangs. Number 18, Kashari Nealon. A little bit of miscommunication there by Fleming and Byer. Fleming looked like she was going to take it and then deferred to Byer, but Byer, seeing Fleming look like she was going to take it, pulled up on the ball. Nielsen. That's going to be a service error. Give the point to the Falcons. 13-10 now. Still here in this first set. Anna Byer serve across. Altoff. Altoff gets it to Boyk. Heinge tries to get the kill. Too strong. Going to be out of bounds. Point Falcons. 13-11 now. Anna Byer to serve again. Byer serve. Little bit of a mishandle there by Altoff, but eventually Heinge able to get it across. Byer, Ryder into the net. That's going to be 4. There was a block attempt, however, the ball didn't make contact with a Mustang defender. So 14-11 now. That going to be a service error by Aker. Point Falcons, 14-12. Addison Byer to serve. Elizabeth Ryder going to take a seat. Kira Shocker, Lucy Bloom back to the floor. Serve. Service ace there. Beautifully placed by Byer. That one a little bit of a rocket. Had the perfect topspin to just get right inside that line. 14-13. Falcons still trail. Serve is up and across. Zubke to Boyk. Heinge just taps it across. Raymer bumps it over. Boyk. Heinge that time. That ball hits from Purdy. (15-13) now. Heinge to serve. Serve is out. Service error. 14-15. Falcons still trail. Rowan Raymer to serve for the Falcons. Serve is up and across. Aker tried to handle that one. A little bit of a wrong position to try and get square to it. That's going to be a service ace for the Falcons. 15-15, all knotted up. It's a race to 10 at this point. Raymer to serve. That ball hit right at the line judge. Trying to avoid getting hit by the ball. Has to defer to the referee up in the seat. And that ball's called out. 16-15, Mustangs lead. Raymer caught in between there. Not sure if it was going to be out or not. Happened to glance the ball. So regardless of in or out, that point goes to the Mustangs. 17-15. Service for the Mustangs is Boyk. Raymer. Anna Byer to Addison from behind the 10-foot line. A little bit of a miss hit there. And going to be a timeout for the Falcons. They're going to take a break. We will as well. We will as well. We'll be right back.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
"Ugh, come on!"
Welcome back, Florence, South Dakota. That ball heat-seeking again towards the line judge. Our score is 20-15 now. A couple of points scored as the ads were finishing rolling. Boyk to serve still. Raymer. Annabeyer pushes it across, tries to catch the Mustangs defense sleeping, and does. Aker not quite ready for that one. Hits it into the net. The Mustangs unable to dig it out. Going to be point Falcons, 20-16. A little bit of ground to make up here for the Falcons. Hansen to serve, across. Heinge. Boyk. Purdy got it across. Annabeyer to Kira Shocker to the back line. Heinge. Boyk. Going to have to get it to Aker to bump it across. Does. Shocker has to play it. Annabeyer. Rebecca Fleming toward the back. That ball is out. A little too strong. Not quite the right line there for Fleming. 21-16. Falcons trail. Serve there for Purdy. Schocker's going to just tip it across. Purdy. Boyk. To Zubke, coming across. Addison Beyer to the back line. Heinge ready. Boyk. Over to Nielsen. Hansen unable to handle it. Hansen had pulled in a little bit from the corner, got caught kind of in between as to whether that ball was in or out. Purdy the serve. Raymer. Raymer's hit goes all the way across. Mustangs have to play it back. Beyer from the 10-foot line. Boyk. Over to Aker. Beyer gets it up. Raymer's going to have to get it further. Hansen tries. Hansen, good effort. Hits the wall. To the hallway? No. I don't have that key. Your dad? It's good money. So our score, 24-16, set point for the Mustangs. Beyer, Annabeyer. Kira Shocker going to push it to the back corner. Heinge gets there, can't quite get it up in the air though. Ball gets hit backward, 24-17 now. This set moving fast. Shocker to serve. Purdy, Boyk, over to Zubke, Fleming. Annabeyer, Elizabeth Ryder, miss hit into the net. Set number one going to go to the Mustangs. So they're going to take a couple minutes break. We will as well. We'll get the score bug updated. We'll hit commercials, and we will be right back.
This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
Welcome back, Florence, South Dakota, getting set here for set number 2. The Mustangs on the serve. Aker across. Lucy Bloom. Fleming. Addison Byer going to have to get it across. Does. Zupke. Boyk going to get it over to Purdy. Blocked at the net. Falcons still have to play it. Addison Byer to Anna, who pushes it over. Going to have to come across from Purdy here. Anna Byer. Rowan Raymer. Deflected just a little bit. Aker plays it. Heinge blocked at the net. Great defense by the Falcons. Going to be in the net, it looks like, on Raymer. Trying to recover after the block. First point goes to the Mustangs. Rowan Raymer deflected at the net. Too strong on the kill attempt, though. Going to fall on the Mustangs side. 1-1. All tied up. Anna Byer the serve. Kill attempt from Heinge into the net. Point Falcons. Byer serve. Altoff. Boyk. Purdy. Tips the net. Ryder's there. Lucy Bloom into the net on the kill attempt. That's going to tie us up at 2s. Heinge the serve. Byer to Raymer to the back corner. That ball is down. Great kill by Raymer that time. 3-2 Falcons lead. Addison Byer to serve. Ryder will take a seat. Serve tips the net. Aker, that ball's out. Service ace for the Falcons. 4-2 Falcons lead. Byer the serve. Heinge. Raymer just a little bit of a missed time on the hit. That's going to be 4-3 now. Mustangs still trail, Falcons still lead. Nielsen in for the Mustangs. Althoff will take a seat. Boyk to serve for the Mustangs. Addison Beyer. Anna going to set it up for Kira Schockert. Toward the back line, that ball is out, says the side judge, or the line judge, excuse me. (4-4) our score, all tied up. Boyk to serve again. Addison Beyer, Lucy Bloom, Anna across, Heinge. Boyk gonna set it up, looks like for Purdy. Purdy blocked at the net. That ball went into the net, so no block there, just a miss hit. Gonna be 4 called on the Mustangs. Falcons 5-4 lead. Rowan Raymer to serve. Heinge. Purdy's going to play it up. Nielsen's going to push it across. Beyer to the gap in the Mustangs defense. 6-4 Falcons lead. Good awareness there by Beyer to just push that one over. Raymer to serve. Across, Purdy. Boyk going to set it up for Zupke into the net. Point Falcons. If you're Coach Holscher, you're probably contemplating a timeout here soon. Raymer to serve. That serve too strong. Point for the Mustangs, 7-5. Falcons still lead. Set number 2 here. Mustangs took set number 1. Falcons looking to battle back. Purdy the serve. Beyer to Fleming. Heinge gets it up to Boyk. Gonna get it to Purdy from the back line. A little bit of miscommunication there. Raymer and Beyer both went for it, both deferred. You'd love to see both of them continue to take it, or at least somebody call it. 7-6 now, Mustangs behind. Gonna be point Falcons on the service error. 8-6. Callie Hansen to serve. Lucy Bloom will take a breather. Serve coming from Hansen. Up and over. Zupke mishits it. Goes backward. 9-6. Falcons lead. Service ace for the Falcons. Service up, and Heinge plays it. Boyk gonna get it to Aker. Schockert bumps it up. Beyer gonna have to get it across, and does. Heinge. Boyk gonna set it up. Looks like for Zupke. Hansen there to cover. Into the net, however. Falcons unable to pull that one off. 9-7, Mustangs trail. Zupke to serve. Addison Beyer. Anna pushes it across. Purdy's ready. Boyk gonna set it for Heinge. Strong hit. That ball's out. No tip at the net. Too strong for Heinge there. 10-7, Falcons lead. Kira Schockert the serve. Purdy. Boyk gonna set it back up for Purdy. And Raymer chooses to play it. That ball looked like it was probably going to be out. But when that ball's coming at you, you have to make a snap decision. 10-8, Mustangs trail. Nielsen mishits that serve. So the error is going to give the Falcons the point. 11-8, Falcons lead. Rebecca Fleming to serve here. Zupke to Boyk to Aker, blocked, sent right back down. I believe that was Raymer on that one. 12-8, Falcons lead. Fleming to serve. Puts it near the corner. Purdy. Zupke unable to go help recover that one. 13-8. Service ace for Fleming. Fleming across. Zubke. Boyk gonna set it for Heinge. Just pushes it. Byer's there to save. To Byer. Fleming gets it across on the bump. Good defense by the Falcons. Boyk gonna set it for Heinge. Heinge just gets it across. Hansen to Byer to Ryder. Pushes it. Altoff. Boyk. That time to Heinge. Heinge too strong on the kill there. 13-9. Falcons still lead. Aker to serve. Byer to Raymer. Blocked on the kill attempt. Mustangs recover it. Purdy bumps it across. Fleming. Byer to Raymer. Blocked. Right back where it came from again. 13-10. Falcons still lead. Aker to serve again. Hansen unable to get it into the net to help the Falcons. Going to be 13-11. Aker to serve again. Raymer. Byer pushes it across. Purdy to Boyk. Back to Purdy. Hits it. Going to be point Falcons. Ends the Mustangs' run. 14-11. Falcons lead. Bloom in for Hansen here. Anna Byer to serve. Altoff. Boyk. Heinge. That ball got tipped on the block attempt. Still came off it pretty hot, though. Fleming unable to cover it. Going to be point Mustangs, 14-12. Raymer. Byer. Over to Ryder. Hit into the net, unfortunately, for the Falcons. So that'll be point Mustangs, 14-13. Falcons still lead. The lead growing a little tighter, however. Purdy blocked at the net. Raymer. Byer. Ryder just pushes it to the back line. Altoff there. Boyk. Purdy. Byer's ready. Then Byer. Bloom, just a little bit of a mishit. She tried to square it up. Unfortunately couldn't. Going to be 14-14 now, all tied up. Raymer. Byer pushes it across. No communication there from the Mustangs. Gives the lead back to the Falcons. (15-14). Addison Byer to serve. Serve just too strong. Had the top spin, but not enough of it. Going to be 15-15. Boyk. Addison Byer unable to handle it. Service ace for the Mustangs. They're going to take a 16-15 lead here. Falcons need this ball back here. Byer to Raymer, unable to get the thing squared. Hits it into the net, 17-15 now. Mustangs lead. That serve out, so unforced error by Boyk there gives the ball and the point to the Falcons. 17-16, Falcons still trail. Rowan Raymer to serve. Serve is up. Heinge. Boyk. Purdy. There was a block attempt, however, the kill came around it. Anna Byer unable to handle it. That's going to be point Mustangs, 18-16. Getting late early in this set for the Falcons. Raymer will take a breather. Cami Fleming watches that one soar past her. Unforced error on the service there. 17-18, Falcons still trail, but they have the serve back. Callie Hansen here. Serve is across. Purdy to Boyk. Gonna set it for Nielsen. Nielsen, the kill through the block. Point Mustangs. Serve will go back. Zubke to serve. 19-17 our score. Zubke to Fleming. To Anna Beyer. Rebecca Fleming just gets it across. Boyk gonna push it to the back. Get the Falcons defense rotating. Schockert, that ball gets blocked. And Mustangs able to put it across. From the back line, Beyer toward Purdy. Heinge gets it up. Nielsen gets it across. Ball still alive. Two Falcons ran into each other as they were both trying to cover it. That left a gap once that ball got hit up in the air. Nobody able to then cover it from there. 20-17. Coach Volkin probably thinking about a timeout here. That serve is out. 18-20 now. Falcons trail. Kira Schockert to serve. Schockert's going to need to go on a little bit of a run here. Try and take the lead. Try and keep this thing alive. Aker to Purdy to Boyk. Just going to bump it across. Cammie Fleming. Anna Beyer. Elizabeth Ryder blocked at the net. Mustangs play it. Aker across. That ball down. Looked like the defense had hoped that that ball was going to be out. Was not, however. Going to be point Mustangs. 21-18. Nielsen to serve here for the Mustangs. Hansen digs it out, sends it back across. Boyk now to Heinge. Heinge's kill is out. Going to be point Falcons on the unforced error. Rebecca Fleming to serve. Cammie Fleming comes off. Rowan Raymer back on. Altoff to Boyk to Aker. Just going to push it across. Fleming. Anna Beyer to Elizabeth Ryder. Tries to put it to the sideline. Boyk ready. Altoff. Purdy's just going to have to bump it across. Fleming puts it up near the net. Good pass over. Good set attempt, but blocked at the net. Ryder's just going to put it near the center court there. Aker going to hit it across. Addison Beyer covers it. Anna Beyer pushes it up and over. Boyk to Heinge. Block attempt. Rebecca Fleming, however, going to cover it, but they're going to call Ryder in the net and give the point to the Mustangs. 22-19. Falcons trail. They need this serve back. Aker. Hansen. Beyer into the stands. Great effort, however, unable to get it over to her teammates. Going to be 23-19. Coach Volkin going to take a timeout. We will be right back.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality. Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Welcome back. Florence, South Dakota Mustangs. Aker on the serve. 23-19. Raymer gets it up. Anna Beyer back over to Raymer. Blocked at the net. Falcons able to cover. This ball's just going to get pushed across. Miss hit by Ryder there, unfortunately. Hits it into the net. Going to be set point for the Mustangs here. Aker to serve. Rebecca Fleming near the net. Anna Beyer just pushes it across. Great placement there. The whole Mustangs defense had pulled up. She put it to the back corner. That ends the run for the Mustangs. Falcons need to rattle off at least 4 here to keep this thing alive. Anna Byer to serve. Cross. Aker plays it. Heinge. Purdy gets it across. Byer to Raymer. Pushes it. Purdy to Boyk. Back to Purdy here. Purdy hits it into the net on the kill attempt. 21-24. Anna Byer to serve again. Serve is up and across. Aker. Boyk going to set it for Heinge. Heinge strong. The block was there, however, just too strong on the kill attempt. They're going to get a lift called. That's going to end set number 2. Mustangs lead 2-0 now. They're going to take a break. We will be right back.
Generational success means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter follow in my footsteps, keeping the farm in the family, just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative, and we're generationally successful. That's who we are. Agtegra Cooperative.
Experience insurance the way it should be with Put Off Insurance Agency in Watertown. Established in 1995, we blend modern efficiency with old-fashioned customer service. As a locally owned, independent agency, our experienced agents specialize in both commercial and personal insurance, ensuring you get the expertise you deserve. At Put Off Insurance, you'll always speak directly with an agent. Call us today, 605-886-9319. Proudly supporting Florence Henry Student Athletic and Events. Choose Put Off Insurance, where your coverage is our only business.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back. Set number 3 coming here for the Mustangs and Falcons. Mustangs lead 2-0 here. So for the Falcons, last game of the season, senior night, backs against the wall. They're going to have to find a way to put together quite the run here if they're going to make the comeback in this game. Anna Byer back on the service line here. Byer, Zubke, Boyk going to set it up, looks like for Heinge. Heinge too strong on the kill. That's going to be point Falcons. So good start. Anna Byer back to the service line. Altoff, Boyk for Aker, just going to push it across. Bloom, Anna, Ryder pushes it to the back line. Altoff, Boyk up near the net. Heinge, Boyk's going to get called for in the net here. Or excuse me, looks like Altoff called for in the net. But I think Altoff is in the back line, so I think that's on Boyk. Going to be point Falcons regardless. Byer Zubke receives it. Boyk to Heinge, just pushes it over. She got just enough height on it. Put it in the gap in the defense. 2-1 now. Falcons still lead. Aker to serve. That ball near the sideline there. Fleming unable to handle it. 2-2. Looked like it had kind of a little bit of curve, but not enough to be out. Aker to serve again. Raymer. Anna pushes it across. Right in the hole in the Mustangs defense. 3-2. Addison Beyer, good serve. Purdy. Heinge going to push it across. Bloom. Anna Beyer sets it for Schockert, just bumps it across. Althoff. Boyk to Heinge. Blocked and sent back. Point Falcons. Great defense there. 4-2 Falcons lead. That time that hit out. 4-3, Falcons still lead. Heinge to serve. Raymer gets it back over, however, too strong across the other sideline. We're going to be all tied up at 4 here. Heinge to serve again. Fleming. Anna to Schockert. Schockert, not quite as much steam as they anticipated. The block attempt was there, however, doesn't send it back. It falls on the Mustangs side. 5-4. Falcons lead. Raymer. Althoff receives. Heinge. Zupke just going to get it across. Addison there. Anna pushes it across. Purdy. Boyk setting it back up for Purdy. Purdy with the kill. Sharp going to come to the floor here. Boyk to serve. Nielsen back to the floor for the Mustangs. 5-5. Sharp. Anna just pushes it across. Purdy to Boyk. Back to Purdy. Sharp able to deflect it. Anna to Rebecca Fleming. The Mustangs unable to handle that one. 6-5 Falcons lead. Hansen will come back to the floor, going to the service line. Serves up and across. Heinge. Boyk gonna set it for Nielsen. Addison Beyer ready. Anna. Rebecca Fleming pushes it to the back. Aker not quite ready. That's going to be a lift. That ball got on her quick for a push. 7-5. Falcons lead. Callie Hansen to serve again. Purdy. Boyk. Heinge just going to push it across. Addison ready. Fight for it at the net. Mustangs send it back. Sharp. Anna bumps it across. Heinge. Boyk going to set it up. Looks like for Zupke. Sharp. Anna. Rebecca Fleming tips it across. Boyk ready though. Nielsen. Zupke just going to push it. Sharp. Anna got to push it across. Boyk. Nielsen looks like for Zupke. She hits it across. Addison. Anna, a little bit stronger than just a tip. The Mustangs ready, however. That time Anna tips it. Boyk near the net for Nielsen. That time too much. Going to be point Falcons 8-5. Looks like a little maintenance going to occur. Looks like one of the paddings for the ropes came off. So they're going to work on replacing that. Looks like we're ready to go. Callie Hansen to serve. Service across. Althoff, Purdy. Rebecca Fleming. Aker able to handle it. Going to be fought for at the net here. Zupke. Hansen able to deflect it up. Anna over to Schockert. Schockert to the back line. Heinge ready. Boyk over to Purdy. That ball out. Good run here for the Falcons. Coach Holscher holding tight here. No panic. She's seen a deficit like this a couple of times tonight. They've been able to climb back. Hansen. Heinge to Boyk to Zupke. Zupke too strong. Looks like Coach Holscher going to pull the trigger on the timeout this time. 10-5 Falcons lead. We will be right back.
Excavating runs in Luke Keller's blood. He's a third-generation excavator at Glacial Lakes Excavating. He can do it all. Water lines, check. Septic tanks, check. Farm hydrants, check. Drain fields, check. Basements and footings, check. And more. Luke is your reliable excavator. He's out of Wallace, South Dakota. Contact Luke at Glacial Lakes Excavating, 605-520-4518 for a quote today. 605-520-4518.
Welcome back, Florence, South Dakota, coming out of the Mustangs timeout. Callie Hansen still at the service line here for the Falcons. On a little bit of a run. 10-5, Falcons lead. Here in set number 3. Hansen, Purdy, Boyk, Heinge from the back line into the net. Point Falcons. 11-5, Falcons lead. Hansen across, Heinge. Boyk gonna get it nearish the net for Zupke, just bumps it across. Fleming over to Schockert, pushes it across. Purdy, Boyk back to Purdy here. Hansen ready. Anna to Addison from the back line, too strong, that ball is out. Point and serve back to the Mustangs here. 11-6, Falcons lead. That serve from Purdy, Addison to Anna, right in the middle of the Mustangs defense. 12-6 now. Falcons with the serve and the point back here. Kira Schockert to serve. Purdy, Boyk gonna set it for Zupke. Zupke across, Hansen, Anna, Ryder. Ryder mishits it just a little bit. That ball skips the block attempts, finds the floor instead. 13-6. Schockert serves straight into the net. Service error there gives the point and the serve back to the Mustangs. Zupke to serve for the Mustangs. Hansen, Anna, Rebecca Fleming. Heinge right in the middle of the Falcons defense. She saw the back line retreating, the front line not retreating. Left a void. Going to be 13-8. Falcons still lead. Zupke to serve. Hansen, Ryder gets it across. Fleming there to cover it. Anna, Elizabeth Ryder. Purdy, Boyk for Heinge. Just pushes it. Addison Beyer there and ready. Callie Hansen not able to handle it. 13-9 now. Falcons still lead. Zupke to serve. Hansen up into the net. Anna unable to recover it. That's going to fall. 13-10 now. Falcons still lead. Falcons need to remember they're playing with a lead here. The body language a little low. They need to find a way to rally here. Zupke, Addison Beyer, Anna to Rebecca Fleming. That ball to Nielsen. Zupke unable to handle it on the deflection. Point Falcons, 14-10. Sharp will take a seat. Raymer back to the floor. Rebecca Fleming to serve. Fleming serve received by Purdy to Boyk for Heinge. Heinge, that ball down on the kill. 14-11 now. Falcons still lead. Nielsen to serve for the Mustangs. Across, Hansen. Anna. Ryder, cross court, Boyk ready. Heinge sets it for Aker, blocked at the net. Ryder. Anna. For Raymer, blocked at the net again by Heinge. Ryder chooses to push it to the back line. Nielsen ready. Boyk over to Heinge, just tips it across. Addison. Anna going to get it to the center court. Purdy. Heinge near the net for Aker. She pushes it. They're going to get Aker for in the net. 15-11. Falcons lead. Bloom going to come back to the floor for the Falcons. I believe Hansen will take a breather, it looks like. Yes. Anna Beyer the serve. Up and across. Purdy. Boyk going to set it for Heinge. Blocked at the net. Good defense by the Falcons. Anna for Ryder. Going to hit it to the back. Too strong. Right idea, just not quite the right speed on that one. 15-12. Falcons still lead. Aker to serve for the Mustangs. Into the net. Unfortunately for the Falcons, that one's going to count. 15-13 now. Falcons still lead. Serves up and across. That one too strong by Aker. Didn't get on top of it. 16-13. Falcons lead. Addison Beyer. Althoff. Raymer. Anna to the back corner. Aker just gets enough of it to cover. Gets it to Althoff, gets it to Purdy and across. Raymer, Anna, Schockert, deflected at the net. That's going to fall for the Falcons. 17-13. Falcons lead. The student section coming to life here for the Falcons. Addison Beyer the serve. Tries to time it to get the thing just over the net. However, mistimes it just a little bit. 17-14 now. Falcons lead. Heinge. Fleming. Anna gets it set up for Raymer. Punches it across. Heinge. Boyk going to set it for Zubke, who just bumps it across. Schockert. Anna. Schockert going to have to bump it across. Does. Althoff. Boyk for Zubke. Blocked at the net and sent back. Purdy recovers. Boyk just sends it over. Addison. Raymer just pushes it across. Purdy to Boyk. Back to Purdy. Blocked at the net. Falcons have a chance at it. It makes it across. Zubke to Purdy. And the kill. Great rally there by both teams. Ultimately, the Mustangs going to get the point. 17-15. Falcons still lead. Mustangs on a little bit of a run here. Heinge, Fleming to Anna, who pushes it across. Boyk here to Zubke, just going to touch it across. Addison Beyer that time ready on defense. Well done. Raymer gets it across. Boyk to Purdy here. That time good hit to go cross court away from the corner. 17-16. Falcons still lead. Coach Volkin giving a little bit of instruction here. Addison to Anna, going to set it for Schockert. Tips it down and across. Boyk covers it, however. Heinge tries to get it across the net. Raymer there, deflects it back down. Point Falcons, 18-16, they lead. Rowan Raymer to serve. Heinge, Boyk. Purdy just taps it across. Raymer now. Fleming just pushes it over. Boyk over to Purdy. Deflected at the net. Zubke to Boyk. Gonna set it, looks like, for Purdy. Blocked at the net again. Aker able to cover it, though. Purdy gonna have to get it across. Althoff does. Addison. Anna gonna set it for Schockert. Schockert, the kill. 19-16. Rowan Raymer to serve. Falcons lead. Aker, Boyk for Purdy, just throws it across. Good tip control there. Schockert sends it back to the middle. Heinge ready. Boyk, Zubke. Raymer that time ready. That ball gets in too close to the net. Unable to be dug back out. Going to be point Mustangs, 19-17. Falcons still lead. Boyk on the serve here. Nielsen going to come back in for Althoff. Sharp going to come in for Raymer. Referees are going to make sure all the rotations and all the substitutions are correct. Looks like we're good to go. Boyk to serve. Bloom to Anna, to Fleming, deflects it down. Going to be point Falcons. Looked like from here it landed out. It must have been deflected. The referee's chair right here in front of me, so every once in a while plays at the net there kind of get blocked. Regardless, point Falcons, 2017, Callie Hansen to serve. Heinge gets it off the shoulder to Boyk. Gets it to Purdy, who pushes it to the back line. Sharp's ready. Anna. Schockert deflected at the net. Purdy able to cover the block attempt. Zubke got enough of it to get it to Purdy. However, sent back for the kill. 21-17, Falcons lead. Hansen. Purdy. Boyk. Going to be for Heinge from the back line. Good hit by Heinge. Addison Beyer able to cover it. Rebecca Fleming the kill. 22-17. Coach Holscher, you might be contemplating that second timeout you have for this set. She may be content to let this thing run its course and just get to set number 4. Hansen to serve. Purdy. Boyk. Gonna have to get it across. Purdy does. Addison. Anna just pushes it across. That time Purdy was ready. Zubke. Sharp gets a piece of it. Anna. Rebecca Fleming. Not enough. Not enough of it to keep it in. That ball's going to be called out. 22-18. Falcons still lead. Purdy to serve. Sharp. Hansen near the net. Anna gets it over. Boyk over to Nielsen. To Zubke, just going to push it across. Anna over to Schockert. Schockert hits it. That time the back line for the Mustangs not ready. 23-18. Falcons looking like they're going to take set number 3. However, couple points to get. Schockert the serve. Purdy. Boyk for Aker. Just going to have to push it across. Does. Ryder. Anna to Rebecca Fleming. Pushes it across. The block attempt from Zubke was there. She recognized it. Just pushed the thing through. 24-18. Going to be timeout. We will be right back.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back, Florence, South Dakota. 24-18, Falcons with the lead and the serve. Purdy to Boyk to Aker, going to push it across. Ryder ready. Anna tries to flip it across and can't. Going to be point Mustangs, 24-19. Falcons still lead. Still on set point here. Zubke to serve. Addison Beyer back to the floor here. Hansen Anna going to get it over to Rebecca Fleming. Tips it across. Heinge ready. Boyk to Heinge. Tips it across. Anna that time ready. It's going to get pushed to the back line, I believe, by Purdy. Nope, Aker, excuse me. Heinge with the block on the Ryder kill attempt. 24-20. Falcons still on set point here. The unfortunate part, if you're the Falcons, you need to find a way to close this one out. You're expending a lot of energy on this set. Zupke, Addison Beyer going to play it. Anna, Rebecca Fleming. Nielsen deflects it. Zupke gets it back near the net. And Heinge able to play it. Fleming, Anna. Fleming to the back line. Purdy ready. Boyk setting it for Aker. Just going to push it across. Sharp. Anna near the net. Rebecca Fleming going to push it across. Boyk there. Nielsen for Aker. Deflected at the net. The block attempt there. They're going to play it. Rebecca Fleming mishits it just a little bit. 24-21. Falcons still on set point. Zupke the serve. Across, Addison. Anna going to set it for Rebecca Fleming. Pushes it across. Purdy there. Boyk now sets it for Heinge. Just taps it across. Anna to Addison. Back to Anna. Going to hit it to the back line. Zupke ready. Heinge able to tip it up. Rebecca Fleming ready. That ball up near Elizabeth Ryder. Heinge there, however, as that ball drifted too close to the net. Sends it back 22-24. Falcons still lead and on set point here. Zupke to serve. Hansen, Ryder. Anna just sends it across. Purdy, Boyk. Gonna set it for Heinge. Heinge tips it. Addison to Anna. To Rebecca Fleming. Blocked at the net. Boyk covers it. Nielsen up for Heinge. Blocked. That ball tipped. Going to be 24-23. Coach Volkin going to take a timeout here. We will be right back.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. We offer expertise and experience, where your long-term eye care is our concern. State-of-the-art technology, where we never lose sight of quality. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Welcome back, Florence, South Dakota. We've got a tight one here in set number 3. Mustangs, Falcons, 1 point apart. Falcons on set point. They need this one to finish set number 3 here. Zupke to serve. Serve is up and across. Hansen going to be too tight to the net. Ryder unable to avoid going under. Sharp unable to cover it. That's going to tie us up at 24 here. So, the race to a 2-point lead now. Zupke to serve. Addison to Anna. Gonna set it, looks like for Fleming. Fleming to the back. That one's down in the corner. Point for the Falcons, 25-24. Back on set point here. Rebecca Fleming to serve. Serve is across. Aker. Boyk to Purdy. Got to get it across and does. Hansen. Anna to Raymer. Purdy covers it. Boyk for Heinge. Just going to tap it across. Falcons are there, but unable. Addison Beyer got it up in the air, but the Falcons had all kind of collapsed to make sure that that hole in the defense got covered. Once that ball didn't get straight up in the air and it went to the side, Falcons weren't able to cover it. 25 all here. Althoff going to go to the service line. Nielsen going to take a seat. So game very much still alive here. Althoff, Addison to Anna. Going to get it cross court to Raymer. Raymer, that one's a kill in the corner. Back to set point for the Falcons, 26-25. Bloom going to come back to the floor here for the Falcons. Hansen going to take a breather. Anna Beyer the serve. 26-25, set point. Serve is up, Althoff. Bumps it across. Anna going to set it up for Ryder. Ryder, the kill attempt by Heinge at the net, not enough. Going to be point Falcons. They're going to take set number 3, 27-25. We're going to move to set 4 here in just a few minutes.
Oh, you got it.
Transform your fitness journey at Apex Training in Watertown. Our unique studio offers targeted group training classes designed to meet your specific health goals. Specializing in strength training, agility, and injury prevention, we use diverse equipment to help you build strength and enhance performance. Whether you're aiming for sport-specific skills or overall fitness, our expert trainers will guide you with our specialized workouts to prevent common injuries. Experience affordable, effective training at Apex Training and reach your peak potential today.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
"Ugh, come on!
Seriously? This is so extra."
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
Welcome back, Florence, South Dakota. We're going to get set for set number 4 here. Looks like the Mustangs are going to send Aker to the service line. For the Falcons, Raymer Ryder, Anna Beyer, Rebecca Fleming, Addison Beyer, and Lucy Bloom. Aker to serve. Rebecca Fleming. That ball across. The Mustangs unable to handle it. Going to be a double hit. So first point's going to go to the Falcons. Anna Beyer to the back line. Althoff. Boyk going to set it for Heinge. Heinge into the net a little bit. That ball does make it across. Fight for it at the net. Falcons win that fight. Boyk, Heinge, Purdy into the net. Point Falcons 2-0. For the Falcons, picking right back up where they left off. Serve is across. Althoff. Boyk. Looks like Purdy. That ball just a little bit too much for Anna Beyer. That's going to be point Mustangs. 2-1. Falcons still lead. Heinge the serve. Raymer whiffs that one. Nope, they're going to say tip. We're going to say Raymer on the swing through was able to tip it. 2-2. And service error by Heinge. They're going to give the point and the serve back to the Falcons. 3-2. Ryder will take a breather. Schockert back to the floor. Addison Beyer, service error, that one into the net. Going to give the point and the serve back to the Mustangs. 3-3 our score. Boyk to serve. Nielsen for the Mustangs going to come back onto the floor. Altoff will take a breather. Serve, Addison Beyer. Anna able to tip it and get it up and over. And they're going to say, I believe, a over hit from behind the 10-foot line. So Boyk the serve. The Falcons, a little bit of a panic there. They weren't ready for the serve to come across. And that time it's a service error, so that's going to tie us up at 4. Raymer the serve. That one out. Just a little bit too strong. So Purdy to serve for the Mustangs. Sharp will come on. Raymer will take a breather. Serve coming from Purdy. Addison Beyer. Not quite enough of it. Sharp's going to have to hit it pretty well to get across. Does. Purdy to Zubke. Sets it for Aker. Addison Beyer deflects it. Anna. Schockert. Boyk. Nielsen. Tipped across by Aker. Falcons ready. Sharp. Anna. Gets it over to Bloom. Not quite the set she was looking for, I think. Heinge. Boyk going to set it for Nielsen, going to push it across. It deflects the net. Falcons recover nicely, though. Schockert, block attempt at the net by Zubke. Not enough. Going to be point Falcons. 5-5, all tied up. Callie Hansen to serve. Bloom will take a breather. Just a little bit mishit there on the serve. Going to give the point and the serve back to the Mustangs. Zubke to serve. Beyer to Anna. Sets it for Schockert, pushes it across. Heinge near the net. Aker tries to strongly push it. That one gets blocked, however. And no block there. They're going to say into the net and 4 on the Falcons. So point Mustangs 7-5. Falcons need to find a way to end this run before it begins. Zubke. Hansen gets it up. Anna over to Schockert, pushes it across. Just a little bit too strong with the left hand on that one. It goes wide of the line. That's going to be point Mustangs. 8-5. Across, Hansen. Anna to Rebecca Fleming. To the back line. Boyk, Nielsen, not enough. Good hustle there. However, that ball's going to find the stands. It's going to be point Falcons. 8-6. Falcons trail. That time service error by Schockert. Going to be 9-6 now. Mustangs lead. Nielsen will take a breather. Altoff back on. To the service line is Altoff. Service across. Beyer going to hit it across. Heinge sends it back. Beyer ready that time, though. Going to get it up in the air. Sharp's going to get it forward. Fleming's going to get it across. Well played by the defense. Boyk. Aker going to have to push it across and does. Sharp. Anna over to Ryder. Blocked at the net. Deflected. Fleming pushes it across. Ryder going to set here. Fleming pushes it to the back line. Altoff thought it was going to be out. However, that one finds the floor inbounds. 9-7. Falcons still trail. Well played by the Falcons that time around. Fleming. Purdy. Heinge. Going to set it for Purdy to hit from the back line. Ryder deflects it up. Anna pushes it across. Boyk. Heinge. Hansen deflects it up in the air. Well covered on the kill there. Raymer. Altoff to Aker to Heinge. Heinge hits it into the net. 9-8 now. Falcons 1 point behind at this moment. But back on the service here. Rebecca Fleming to serve. Across. Zupke to Heinge. Boyk's just going to bump it across. Fleming, Anna, Raymer to that corner. That ball is down on both lines. That's a kill. 9-9. Falcons tie the ball game up. Fleming to serve. Purdy hits it over. Anna gets enough of it to get it through the net on the deflection. That ball falls as the Mustangs expected a little bit more from it. Now, 10-9 Falcons lead. Fleming. No rotation from the Mustangs there. Coach Holscher looks like she's trying to figure out exactly what the coaching point is here to help make sure that the Mustangs rotation gets sorted out. 11-9 our score. Serve from Fleming. Purdy. Heinge gets it to Boyk. Just going to have to push it across and does. Hansen. Anna for Raymer. Blocked at the net. Purdy able to cover it. Heinge. Aker to the back line, but Addison Beyer ready. Raymer hits it to the back. Purdy up near the net. And they're going to call, I think, Ryder for being in the net. So the ball was down regardless. Point Mustangs, 11-10 now. Serving for the Mustangs is Aker across. Hansen. Anna bumps it. Well played by Beyer. The Mustangs not ready for it. They saw it floating towards the net, and they thought for sure there was no way that gets played. And Beyer able to bump it up and over. 12-10, Falcons lead. Service across, Heinge. Boyk gonna set it. Heinge just gonna have to push it across. Raymer. Beyer. Raymer to the back. Not enough top spin on that one. A little bit too strong. 12-11. Falcons still lead. Fleming. Raymer gonna have to get it across. Is it enough? No. 12-12. All tied up. Heinge to serve for the Mustangs. Raymer. Anna to Bloom. Deflected. Altoff covers it. Purdy. Zupke gets it back across. Addison. Anna tips it across. No set there. She deked me out. Purdy gets it across. Ryder deflects it up in the air. Anna able to bump it across. Zupke deflected back from Raymer. Point for the Falcons, 13-12. Addison Beyer to serve. Elizabeth Ryder will take a breather. Kira Shockert back to the floor here. Addison Beyer serve. Top spin, but not enough. Just can't quite find that correct height and speed to get that ball over the net, but still inbound. 13 all now. Boyk to serve for the Mustangs. Addison. Anna. Raymer hits it across. Purdy deflects it up. Aker. Zupke pushes it across. Raymer. Anna pushes it to the back corner, but Boyk is ready. Nielsen. Zupke gonna hit it. Does. Falcons able to block and then deflect it. This has got to get across now. Anna does. Aker. Zupke to Purdy. That one is down. (14-13) Mustangs. For a moment, I thought the line judge said out. Raymer. Anna. Bloom. Boyk. Nielsen. Going to set it for Zupke. That ball blocked at the net. Zupke bumps it across this time. Fleming. Anna. Raymer to the back corner. That ball called down. 14 all. A back and forth affair here in set number 4. Raymer to serve. Heinge bumps it too much across. Line judge says out on that attempt by the Falcons. So 15-14 Mustangs lead. Looks like Purdy to serve. Addison. Anna going to set it for Bloom. Just tries to tip it across. Must have been blocked by the Mustangs. The Falcons play it. Boyk going to set it for Heinge from the back line. Block attempt. Too strong for the Falcons block defense. 16-14. Purdy to serve. Across. Miscommunication there. I have a feeling Coach Vulcan going to take a timeout, and she does. We will be right back.
Fentanyl is a power.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Welcome back, Florence, South Dakota. This ball in play already off the Purdy serve. Going to be volleyed around. Schockert sends it across. Boyk sends it to the back line. Addison, Anna for Schockert. Blocked at the net. Falcons can play it, though. Addison. Miscommunication there on whose ball that should have been. I have a feeling that ball's easier to play going forward than going backward. So I have a feeling that ball should have probably been Fleming's, excuse me. Purdy the serve. A little bit too much of a beeline there for the Falcons to handle. 19-14 now our score. Purdy on a run. Falcons need to find a way to end it. Addison. Anna pushes it across. Mustangs are able to cover it. Well done. Heinge looks like she's having a little bit of trouble there. Seems to be okay now. That hit across from Nielsen. Too strong. Going to be point Falcons. 19-15 Falcons trail. Heinge had covered that one, and when she came up and tried to run across, she looked like she limped a little bit. Looks to be doing okay now, though. Hansen to serve. Purdy. Boyk gonna set it for Aker to the back line. That ball is out. No tip and the block attempt. Gonna be 19-16 now. Hansen the serve. Serve is across. Purdy. Boyk gonna get it for Zubke. Anna able to bump it up. Hansen able to cover, but not enough of it to get it up in the air so the Falcons can get there. They're going to call under the net regardless. So it's going to be 20-16. Zubke the serve. Sharp. Anna to Schockert, just pushes it across. Purdy to Boyk. Going to set it, looks like for Heinge, just taps it across. Anna for Addison, for Anna again to the back line. Zubke ready. Heinge tried to time that one up, hits it. Going to be point Falcons. You're the Falcons, and Kira Schockert on the service line here. You need to go on a little bit of a run. This can't end early. Ball's across. Zubke, Boyk, Heinge just pushes it. Schockert to Anna across. Aker to Boyk, back to Aker, hits it. Sharp ready. Anna. Schockert gets it across. Purdy to Boyk. Looks like sets it for Heinge. That hit strong on the kill. Sharp couldn't quite handle it. That's going to be point Mustangs. Service back to them. 21-17. Falcons trail. Looks like Altoff's going to rotate in and go to the service line. Altoff, serve is up and across. Hansen gets it up in the air. Anna going to get it up near the net. Ryder pushes it across. Zubke, Boyk pushes it across. Hansen. Anna sets it for Rebecca Fleming. She tries to put it cross court. Boyk is ready. Heinge pushes it across. Anna to Ryder. Blocked and then covered by Heinge there. Anna, Rebecca Fleming blocked. Falcons able to get it across, and they do again. Aker, Purdy gets it across. Addison, Anna, Elizabeth Ryder pushes it to the side. Boyk ready. Heinge gets it over for Boyk, who pushes it cross court. Anna to Rebecca Fleming, blocked at the net. Ryder keeps it alive. Addison pushes it across. Well done. Boyk for Heinge, blocked at the net. Ball still alive, however. Ryder to Anna, back to Ryder, block attempt. That ball into the net. The Falcons, great effort. However, that one doesn't come up Falcons. Comes up Mustangs instead. Altoff back to the service line, 22-17. Falcons trail. Sharp. Anna over to Elizabeth. That ball down. 22-18 now. Rebecca Fleming to serve. Sharp will take a seat. Raymer back to the floor here. Falcons need a run. That ball out on the serve by Fleming. Not by much. I was having a conversation this last weekend about how NFL referees used to stick the index card in there to check for a first down. You probably couldn't have fit an index card in there. Purdy to Heinge, tips it over. Anna to Addison, to Ryder, pushes it across. Heinge for Boyk, sets it for Heinge. She just taps it across. Falcons unable to cover it, though. They prepared for a kill attempt. However, it was just a push across. And so, set point for the Mustangs. A lot of work to do for the Falcons if they're going to come back in this one. Hansen gets it up. Anna over to Raymer, pushes it across. Altoff, Boyk to Purdy, hits it across court. Addison, Ryder to Anna, pushes it to the back corner. Altoff ready. Boyk sets it for Heinge. That kill attempt too much. That's going to be point, set, game for the Mustangs. They're going to take it 3-1. Well played on both sides. And just like that, that's going to end the regular season for the Falcons. They're going to await their fate in the region. Looks like things are probably mostly set. The Mustangs are going to travel up to Webster tomorrow to finish out their regular season. So we'll take a look at our standings here. Region 2, Clark Willow Lake 23-0 now. Hamlin still 16-4 in the 2 seed. Sioux Valley in the 3 seed at 14-11. GPL 13-14, strongly secured at that 4 seed. Elkton Lake Benton still a full point ahead of the Florence Henry Falcons in the 5 seed. Florence Henry has the 6 seed and Dual will take the 7 seed. So looking at it, most likely scenario, the Florence Henry Falcons are going to have to travel to the Sioux Valley Cossacks to try and keep their season alive. Not an easy place to play. However, that's why they play the game, as anything can happen on any given day. So, the regular season concludes for the Falcons. They're going to end at 8-20 after tonight's contest. They'll look to continue their season in region play coming up. For the Mustangs, they'll finish things up tomorrow in Webster. Thank you for tuning in this evening. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for being with us all season long. We appreciate you tuning in. Have a great evening, everyone.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change. Because together, we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality. Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Generational success means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter follow in my footsteps, keeping the farm in the family, just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative, and we're generationally successful. That's who we are. Agtegra Cooperative.